In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NHL games happening on February 20th, 2022. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets. As we provide these videos on a daily basis, I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NHL games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like access to our exclusive betting picks where we offer anywhere from 1 betting pick a day up to 15 betting picks a day and more, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Now let's get started. Dallas Stars versus Arizona Coyotes. The Dallas Stars will take on the Arizona Coyotes at the Gila River Arena. Dallas has a record of 26-19-2. The Coyotes have a record of 12-33-4. These two teams have faced each other twice this season, with Dallas winning both games. Goals per game, goals against per game, shots per game, shots against per game, shooting percentage, opponent shooting percentage, scoring efficiency ratio, and save percent all favor the Stars in this game. Arizona ranks 31st in goals per game and 31st in goals against per game, and they have the least number of points in the Western Conference. The Yotes are on the back end of a back-to-back. The Stars rank 20th in goals per game and 17th in goals against per game. Joe Pavelski leads the Stars with 52 points. Jason Robertson has 1 point or more in 7 out of his last 10 games. He has scored 1 goal or more in 4 out of his last 6 games. Dallas is 9-1, and they are averaging 3.6 goals per game in the last 10 games against the Coyotes. Dallas Stars to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. The Arizona Coyotes have struggled to score overall, but they have put up 11 goals in their last 3 games, and Dallas has allowed 3.13 goals per game on the road. Dallas does not have a good offense, but I expect them to have a good showing in this one, as the Coyotes have allowed 4 goals per game over their last 11 games. Scott Wedgwood has a 2.8 goals against average at home, but he also has a 3.37 goals against average against the Stars in his career. Arizona will have some tired legs on defense, and that will allow Dallas to get some extra scoring chances. The Stars will put up a nice number here, while we get at least 2 goals from the Coyotes. Lastly, the over is 6-2-1 in Dallas's last 9 versus a team with a losing record, and 6-2-1 in Arizona's last 9 versus the Western Conference. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Minnesota Wild versus Edmonton Oilers. The Minnesota Wild will be trying to snap their 2-game losing streak when they face the Edmonton Oilers on Sunday night. The Wild are coming off a 6-2 loss to Carolina. The Oilers are coming off a 7-3 win over Anaheim. Minnesota is 6-4-0 in its last 10 games against Edmonton. In Edmonton's 48 games, they have an above .500 record against the spread, going 24-21. So far, the Oilers have been a good bet at home, as they have covered in 11 of their 21 games at Rogers Place. On the season, the Edmonton Oilers have a per-game scoring differential of 0.19. This figure improves at home, as the team is winning games by an average margin of 0.38 goals. Heading into their game with the Minnesota Wild, the Oilers have a 4-1 record over their past 5 contests. In these games, they have scored 19 goals, accounting for 66% of the overall scoring. Over this stretch, the team has managed to play above .500 hockey, despite scoring more than their average of 3.17 goals per game. 3 times. The Edmonton Oilers money line is our full game side pick. In Minnesota's 46 games, the over has hit in over half of their games, going 28-17-1. On the season, 63% of Minnesota's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 57% of the scoring coming from the Wild. In Edmonton's 48 games, the over has hit in just over half of their games, going 23-22-3. So far, taking the over when the Oilers are playing at home has been a good bet, with an over-under record of 12-11-1. On the season, 62% of Edmonton's games have gone for at least 6 goals or more, with 54% of the scoring coming from the Oilers. The Wild are averaging 3.74 goals per game and 3.24 goals per game on the road. They averaged 5 goals per game in their last 3 games against the Oilers, with Edmonton giving up 3.17 goals per game. The Wild will hit their average in this game. The Oilers are averaging 3.29 goals per game and 3.29 goals per game at home. They averaged 3 goals per game in their last 3 games against the Wild, with Minnesota giving up 2.98 goals per game. The Oilers and Wild played over the total in 2 of their last 3 meetings, so over the projected total is our full game total pick. Vegas Golden Knights versus San Jose Sharks. It is a battle in the Pacific Division on Sunday when the Vegas Golden Knights take on the San Jose Sharks. The Golden Knights have lost their last 3 games, including losing to the Los Angeles Kings in overtime on Friday, 4-3. Vegas 5-3-2 in their last 10. The Sharks have lost 5 straight games after losing 5-4 to the Vancouver Canucks in overtime on Thursday. San Jose 2-4 in their last 10. The San Jose Sharks get set to host the Vegas Golden Knights with an overall record of 22-21-5. This mark places them 7th in the Pacific Division. Through 48 games, the Sharks have scored 130 goals, giving them an average of 2.69. This output gives them a rank of 26th among NHL teams. On defense, San Jose is the 20th ranked unit, giving up 3.1 goals per contest. So far, the Sharks have played the 15th toughest schedule in the league, and when taking into account San Jose's scoring margin relative to the quality of their competition, they come in with a power ranking of 22nd in the NHL. The Vegas Golden Knights come into this road contest with an overall record of 28-18-4 through 50 games. The Golden Knights are 2nd in the Pacific Division. On the season, they have found the net 165 times, good for a rank of 10th among NHL teams. Heading into the game, Vegas is the 19th ranked defensive team, allowing opponents to score at an average rate of 2.96 goals per game. So far, the Golden Knights have a strength of schedule rating of 4th in the league. When diving into their opponent-adjusted scoring margin, they come into this game as the 12th ranked team in the NHL. Vegas has dominated San Jose, not losing to the Sharks since November 2019. The Sharks have had virtually no success against the Golden Knights, but Lehner is out. Brossoit has looked quite ordinary recently, and that should allow San Jose to keep this game close. They will likely not win, but they should stay within a goal. The Sharks have lost 5 straight games, but 4 of those were by a single goal. They are in games, but just not able to earn the victory. San Jose Sharks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. Lehner has allowed 3 or more goals in 4 of his last 5 starts, including giving up 5 goals in 2 of those contests. Brossoit has been struggling recently as well, so the over looks like the smart pick. Even odds makers agree as the over is the favorite choice. The Golden Knights have gone over in 8 of their last 11 as the favorite on the road and have gone over in 4 of their last 5 on a Sunday. San Jose has gone over in 5 of their last 7 on a Sunday. So over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.